welcome back, guys. Kibla Ahmed out here in UK, London. Got G-Man in Singapore. How's it going, bro?
What's happening, bro? All good, man. All good. Everything's all good in Singapore. I was saying to you earlier that I should have been in Japan. I had a flight to Japan today. Should have been G-Man in Japan, but obviously, because of the situation, no traveling at the moment. So I've had to cancel that trip for now. I hope things get better by May, so I could be home in London, but we'll see what happens. But other than that, all good, bro. All good. It's been another week working from home. Just trying to keep healthy, eat good and all that stuff. Today I done a massive cleanup at home. So, it's been productive, trying to keep myself productive, you know what I'm saying, while we're at home.
Yeah, no, definitely. Guys, episode 101, guys. You can find us on SoundCloud now. If you type in the Brothers Geek Out podcast or Kibla Ahmed Art, you'll find us on SoundCloud. You can stream our podcast now from SoundCloud, guys. Remember that. What else was I going to say? Guys, massive thank you to the people that are subscribing to the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thanks for following us on our journey. If you're not following and you want to follow, check us out on Instagram, which is Gilman187 and Kibla Ahmed Art. Guys, it's been a weird month so far. My shit just got serious in London. There's so many things about this thing. So, COVID-19.
This is a movie, bro. We are in a movie right now.
Yeah, I know. It's absolutely mad how this thing has rapidly, aggressively has grown. And I've already started to grow my quarantine beard already. I'm still going out there and getting there, man. I've always grown a beard. I don't give a shit. It's just...
I'm keeping it fresh still, but I went and got a trim and everything. I'm keeping it fresh during this quarantine.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen... I don't even know what to say about this. There's so many things. And, shout outs to the people that work in the hospitals, the NHS, people are working around the world. You know what? I heard this interview yesterday with a doctor. And he's really upset, you know what I mean? Like, he wants people to stay home. He wants people to be healthy and not let this thing grow any bigger. And he got really emotional on the radio and he was like, people want to still go out to the pubs and still go out to eat. They don't realize that how rapidly this thing is actually spreading quite badly now. And, he knows that, the NHS people have been working, 2-3 days straight, no sleep, all the rest of it. He was upset to see the fact that, they don't need a thank you. He's fed up of hearing that. He just wants some appreciation because they're in low paid jobs. You know what I mean? And these guys are these are the superheroes of our time at the moment now with this current situation. So shout outs to all you guys. I'm not going to even say thank you. I'm hoping pay rise, all the rest of it. But if not, dude, next time I see one of them guys running around like crazy, man, buy him a coffee or something, buy him some food, get him out there because while everybody else is fucking panic buying, these motherfuckers ain't got no food. Sorry for my language.
Yeah, well, they're heroes, man. They are heroes. I was speaking to a friend the other day, and Nikki, my good friend in Hong Kong, I was like, I've always said that to nurses and whatnot. You're my hero because of the shift and shit that you do anyway. But during this time period, yeah, they're the doctors, the nurses, the scientists, those are the heroes for this current situation. So we need them to do their thing, and they just need our support to just stay home and listen to the instructions, listen to the government instructions and whatnot. Stay home. Quarantine yourself, be safe, be healthy, and don't panic don't go to the hospital if you got little sniffles or whatever. Don't waste time and shit like that. Just no, they definitely need.
No, they need to because what they need to realize is that people staying at home and looking after one another. Of course, you're going to look after your loved ones. Social distancing is a hard one because you want to be with friends and family, but you've got to keep it to a limit. But because of this shitty virus that's going around and the panic is going around with it, people that are suffering cancer or heart disease or kids that are suffering leukemia and all that sort of stuff are not getting treated and not having doctors keep an eye on them because they have to run over to see a fool that wanted to go to the pub and lose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I think with Europe, man, I mean, my theory is this, like the rest of the world was just not ready in the sense that they just thought it was an Asia thing, it was a China thing. As soon as it happened in China, man, the Asian market straight away locked down, right? And that's why they were able to contain it a lot better in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But then I don't think Europe, like, and Europe, people in Europe and whatnot, I don't think they were like, it's an Asia thing. They'll deal with it. It's not gonna come
That as
here.
well, but I
Not
think
knowing, man.
yeah.
Well, I think it's that, and then also not knowing there's loads of people going in and out, and people having the virus and not knowing they have it. This is why I want to test it. I want they should do in Singapore what I'm suggesting. I'm just saying it to people. Is like I feel that they should do testing. They should have test centers. So all the medical guys, leave them, like let them be the heroes and what they have to do. Try and set up, if they can, some separate testing things with other local GPs or whatever, just to get local people to test. Because I could have it, God forbid, but my immune system is keeping me strong. But I don't want to be spreading it if I do have it. You know what I mean? So I do feel they should have test centers. And like Italy's obviously bad, and I think with Italy, they're very a culture where I was listening to Rogan talk about it today and some other people talk about it. They're a culture where it's like Bangladesh, for example, where generations live in one house, grandfathers to grand. It's that sort of environment in Italy. They're very close to huggy culture, kiss on the cheek culture, and I think that in regards to old people, it's the second most highest population of old people in the world. Yeah. Japan being the first. So luckily, Japan's case happened mostly on that ship. That cruise, and they contained that, and then the rest of it I think was more around Tokyo. But if that spread it in the countryside, because Japan has the number one population of old people, Japan would have been, a lot of their old people would have got wiped out. So I think Italy's got the, that's why there's a lot more deaths in Italy because of the older population, which is so unfortunate because those generations, it's getting wiped out because of this thing. But yeah, just Europe, man. It's a bit of a shame that they just. I just honestly felt that they it was too late. I think they assumed it was just an Asia thing. That's my assumption. I don't know, but I just assumed that it was a China thing, it was an Asia thing. It's not going to come to Europe, and now Europe is really bad compared to the rest of the world. I think China has got to a stage where they've contained it, and they're sharing their knowledge and stuff like that. And there's also lots of positive news that go around saying, so-and-so tested this and so-and-so tested that. They might have an antibody. Listen, man, I hope so, and I believe in all that good news and stuff like that. I want to be optimistic about it. If there's cures in France or they've done some tests, man, I'm happy to hear that. And those are the heroes that we need now, you know what I mean?
No, of course, man, of course. So, my other thing as well, with this kicking out is, people that are, when you make yourself ill because of worry and stress, that's another thing as well. And like that's the way your immune system will crack down massively if you're not, stop stressing for a moment. I know life can be stressful and it's hard to say as it is. Meditate, go read a book, go chill. Genuinely, just chill, man. You got this time at the moment where you can genuinely enjoy something and not be distracted by I have to go work tomorrow or anything. You've got time to actually relax and chill right now. Jakub just messaged in the group and he was like he just had some bubble bath games or something. The guy's relaxing, he's going through a stressful time at the moment, so it's nice to hear that he can have that moment of peace to himself. Very happy to hear that, you know what I mean? So people, you've got the time right now, use it productively. If there's stuff that you had to do around the house, go do it, man. Like I've been putting off stuff for 5 months since I moved in here, so slowly, yesterday put my little girl's hooks up for her jackets near the stairs. Today finished the other side of the painting. There's little bits and pieces to do, but to be honest, I'm done. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna chill now, man. I'm gonna relax because even though I'm working from home, I still need to be in that mindset. I need to be focused. I was thinking of getting some. I tried to go out for jogging this morning, but my lower back is like really taking its toll at the moment. So I'm gonna do some yoga today later on and follow some videos and stretch out my back if I can. But yeah, keep productive.
That's what it's about, bro. At home, doing self workouts at home. That's what I do more. Like I follow yoga videos or loads of workout videos, and then what do you call it? Sometimes if I don't know what to do, I feel like something, but I just put on the timer for 10 minutes and just do burpees non-stop for 10 minutes, and that gets your heart rate going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think stress is one big thing. I noticed that when I used to be in Hong Kong, right? This was a Hong Kong thing. Soon as someone would sneeze like a mile down the road, everyone would be like, "Oh shit!" This was before the virus. This was just normal. Everyone would be like, "Oh shit! I'm gonna get ill. My phone." And I'm like, you know what? You know, just as soon as a little thing, you just panic and you get stressed, and then you get ill.
Okay, Dad. After we record, you can come back to Sasa. Yeah, she knocks on the door now. She's well cute.
So cute, man.
Yeah, sorry.
What was I gonna say?
About
Yeah,
Hong Kong.
so people used to just get sick all the time because I'm like, because you've got a little bit of sniffles and you're worrying about being sick. Now you're sick because you just made yourself sick.
Yeah.
Whereas the mentality should just be like, nah, I'm not sick, I'm good. But yeah, no, don't stress, man. Meditate, breathe, watch movies, watch comedy movies. You know, bring up some old classics. I've been getting moist over Jet Li recently because I saw that interview. I watched Romeo Must Die, which was awesome, bro. The soundtrack was sick to that movie.
Very good, very good.
So that brought back some memories, and Aaliyah was stunning, man. It was like, what a shame. And then what's the other one? Was it Exit Wounds with DMX and was it? Yeah, and Mark Dacascos and whatnot. Yeah. So I was watching that. I was watching those two movies, and I was just like, man, Jet Li was so cool. He was so cool, man. I love that dude.
It was cool. It was really cool. What did I see recently? Beetlejuice. And, bro, Michael Keaton is absolutely wicked in that movie. Generally, his films are he's really good at what he does. But Beetlejuice, man, there are some classic scenes in there. I was dying, bros. I was dying. Good. Good, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was saying, I think I saw that recently. I feel like maybe I watched it the last time I came back from Japan. I'm pretty sure it was on the plane. And I remember watching it, and there was just some scenes, like, he's just hilarious, bro. It's crazy that he played Batman, because I reckon he could have played a good Joker, considering his psycho acting.
Exactly,
you know?
That's what I'm saying, exactly. It's weird I still find the casting of it still weird, because after watching Beetlejuice, I was like, Michael Keaton, man, he's very versatile. Like, you know, he's played in different roles, but this has really got me, because when he was in the other guys, he cracked me up as well. And like in his recent films that he's been in, he's you know, I still can't see Batman in him, but he played Batman really well. You know what I mean? In that universe, he played it really well, and I'm kind of glad they kind of picked him, because, you know, he's our first big screen Batman. You know what I mean? Michael Keaton, man, smashed it, absolutely smashed it. They need to keep him at they need to bring him on and do Batman Beyond and let him play Old Man Bruce.
Well, yeah, that's what everyone is going for. I don't know Warner Brothers why they don't throw him the money and do it. I mean, Marvel's already snatched him up as the Vulture. So DC should just, you know, say come back for Batman. I'm sure he'll do it. That'll be sick. That'll be amazing.
So I think that's the problem with like Warner Brothers at the moment now. Is like they just don't feel like they have, like, you know, they don't have a Kevin Feige, and that's what they really need. And then that was, you know, Zack Snyder was like the Kevin Feige of the DC universe. He had a vision.
He could have been.
He could have been, yeah. Warner Brothers meddling in too much caused the problem, man. I think he could have, you know, I was enjoying his vision, bro, you know what I mean? You know, people can say as much as they want to say about whatever the movies are. I still love them. I still watch them. I still get excited. It's a different interpretation. If we could read them in the comic books, then why the hell are you crying when it's on the big screen?
Exactly. Oh, man. No, exactly. I mean, look, man, like I've always said, man, I enjoy those movies. They might not be the best movies, but the visuals, the scenes, some of the scenes, just seeing the characters on the big screen is just awesome. And they got potential, man. They just got potential. They just got to figure it out. I mean, I think they rushed it. I think the only reason why they didn't do as well is because they were rushed. If you just took your time and kind of followed the footprints of Marvel and just introduce your characters very, very slowly, one by one, interlinking here and there, that's the way you could have done it and just took your time. But they rushed it, and that's what the problem was, I think. And you rushed it while Marvel was on its high peak, you know, so automatically people were already like, you know, they're trying to copy Marvel, they're trying to do this. No, they have a universe too, but it's just a wrong time, you know.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, no, let's see, man. Like, I mean, what else been going on? I mean, like, and I know like there's not much movie news and whatnot. All the comic book movies and Black Widow's been
Everything's
pushed
been
back.
delayed.
And
It looks like everything's been either delayed till next year or later on in the year. Universal. I know I read an article on Universal movies. Oh shit! Sorry, just clicked my back. Oh goddamn. They've delayed their movie. Not delayed the movies. Universal have. They're gonna do their stuff digitally. It looks like you're gonna have to pay like 20 $20 to watch some of their latest movies. They're gonna do it as downloads.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so stuff like the Invisible Man and the Hunt and stuff. I don't know if they started it already. I need to find out, but they
Yeah, I
maybe
heard
go
that
digital.
they
Yeah,
released them early on digital. Yeah, so people have shit to do and stuff to watch, right?
yeah. So I know Birds of Prey is coming out very soon as well. Boom, boom, boom. Disney Plus in a couple of days. I'm excited, even though I've probably
Oh
seen
boy.
all of it anyway. But I'm just prepped to watch the Mandalorian again. I'm prepped to I heard like loads of old Disney movies and stuff like that going to be on it. So I'm just excited to put that on.
Yeah.
I'm hoping if mom and dad are. Well, I know we haven't seen them since they got back, but once it's calmed down, maybe next week sometime, go take the baby, but bring the TV, set it up. I think it's time. I think we've had our time
Yeah.
now. Now that we've got to be indoors, I need the TV up, man. It's getting boring watching it on an iPad.
Yeah, no, for real, get that TV for sure, and go see mom and dad. Yeah, they said they're cool. I think they got. You know what I was thinking, man? And their trip, the timing of it was almost seemed bad, but almost was so close, man. Because when they were coming, everyone's like, "Oh, this virus, blah 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 blah. You booked at the wrong time, blah 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 blah." They came, we enjoyed. We traveled to Malaysia, we traveled to Indonesia, blah blah blah, and then they went back home. And on that week, everything just went mad, right? On that week, London went locked down. On that week, Singapore, you are not allowed to, no more international travels or nothing. I was just like, you know what? Maybe your trip was bad timing, or maybe it was the best timing. Because when I say best timing, obviously there's a risk of the virus and whatnot. But we traveled with ease, bro. There was no one. Everywhere we went, there was no tourists. Now listen, that's bad on the economy on these
Yes,
places,
that's
so
right, yeah.
it's bad for them, right? The taxi drivers were telling me, normally it's busy, and right now it's not busy because of this thing. So yes, economy's hurt, but selfishly, our holiday and our ease was so much better. Like no queuing, nothing. We had everything to ourselves. So the timing was actually amazing. And just the fact that they got home just before the London lockdown and whatnot, or whatever it was. I don't know if it was a lockdown. I think
It wasn't a
I just
lockdown in the
overstated,
end.
but
You know what?
yeah.
They're afraid they can't shut it down anyway.
I think what London's trying to do, which is smart, is just keep it within London. Don't spread it around outside, right? Because a lot of people travel in from London out, right? So it's just like, you know what? If it's in London, keep it in London without taking it outside of the country and all other cities and whatever. But yeah, no, the timing was good, man. And even if I came to London, because the original plan was, remember, me going back, I would have come. That means I would have been stuck in London because I'm not allowed to come back to Singapore. Right now, the way they've set it up, no, it's lockdown, like travel-wise. Like they don't call it lockdown; they just call it travel ban or whatever. But if I came to London, I wouldn't have been able to come back to Singapore for a while, which is not bad because I would have been with family. But I would have been in Japan. If I did go to Japan now and just said fuck it, I'm going anyway, I wouldn't have been able to come back to Singapore. So I would have been stuck there with George, and I'm like, George, I'm not paying no rent, but I'm staying here with you. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So it kind of worked out, because I do need to be in Singapore. It's my own home, my own comfort, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the timing was good for their trip. How did I get into this? What else was going on? There's not ever much geeky news going on.
No, I mean, to be honest, it's just really for us to catch up again, as always. Another reminder, another plug. SoundCloud, guys. We are on SoundCloud. I hope you guys like the new logo as well for the Brothers Geek Out podcast. We been working on it since we said that we're going to have the 100th episode come out. I thought a rebranding would be good, and then getting on SoundCloud as well, so that you can see our beautiful faces on YouTube if you want, but if you're out and about and you just want to stream and listen to us, then you can do that as well. Usually we'd have all sorts of news for like just geeky stuff that we love, whether it's art, comic books, comic cons, movies we've gone to see, special events, stuff like that. So guys, SoundCloud, click on that subscribe button, click it, click it, click it, click it. Other than that, I'm gonna try and
Go on. You're gonna try what?
read a bit more comic books. I'm gonna go through my boxes and read. But yeah, you were gonna say, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you check out the Mike Tyson hotboxing podcast with Eminem?
No, I'm gonna sit down and listen to that later on. Good
interview. I feel like it's the first time, like when people are around Mike Tyson, it's like they're on their best behavior. Mike Tyson is interviewing them. However, they're like want to interview Mike Tyson. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's amazing. It's such a great atmosphere. Mike Tyson is just this spiritual dude now, bro. He's like some spiritual dude, man. Like Jakob was talking about on the group yesterday, and I told him watch the one with Sugar Ray, because that one got emotional. I don't know if you've seen it, bro. You watch the first 10 minutes, you feel like you want to cry, because he gets emotional from the get-go, bro. And you just see how vulnerable Mike Tyson is. And remember, he was a savage. As he puts it, he was a vicious motherfucker. But when he talks about that guy, that vicious motherfucker, man, it's deep. You know, he misses that vicious motherfucker, but he's scared of that vicious motherfucker, and he doesn't want to be that vicious motherfucker anymore. But he misses him because of his own insecurities now. It's deep, man. Tyson's wicked. So anyway, that interview with Eminem, I feel like it's one of the first interviews where Eminem was just truly, I think, he was geeking out. You know what I mean? He was geeking out. And Tyson could have said anything. Like, how do I pull it, man? Like, Tyson was in control. You know, normally I think when they interview with someone like Eminem or even someone other people's interviewed, they kind of run the interviewer, like, you know, they have that edge upon the person who's interviewing them. They have the edge upon them, right? So that person who's interviewing, you know, has to kind of be on his toes or her toes and be able to communicate well. Whereas like when Tyson's interviewing you, he can say what he wants, does what he wants, he can interrupt you, and you ain't gonna do shit about it. Like, not in a bad way, but it's a great interview, man. I say check it out. It's good to hear more of Eminem's story and how he's thinking now and whatnot. And I think in his new music video, Tyson was in it. But Tyson's podcast is wicked, bro. I'm seriously, it's an awesome podcast. Just hearing some of Tyson's reflection on life and then the guests that he has on is amazing. So I recommend it. Another podcast I love listening to is that one, Hotboxing with Mike Tyson.
Awesome. Now I'll check it out. I've heard some of it, so I will jump on that next. Oh man, other than that, bro, clearing through stuff, guys. Remember my eBay, type in Qibla Ahmed Qibla 2011. I've got toys, I've got comic books, I've got a whole load of stuff. I'm just narrowing down the collection now. It's weird. You get older and you're like, yes, I want everything, but now it's come to a point where I need to, it's time to narrow down. There's only like one should be, like, remember the amount of hot toys we had in the house at one point. And it was all different kinds.
Still have them.
Well, no, he's narrowed them down.
Not your place. Yeah, he's narrowed them down, but he's still got them, man. He's still got them. But yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, he narrowed it down though. He I think he had a lot of mixture of stuff, and now he's just kept it to just Batman. I know he's got the odd one or two things, but narrowing it down and having the one thing, it actually looks and feels better than having a mess of stuff. Like, I've got a mess of stuff in the corner here. I want to narrow it down, make it look a bit neater, keep things, intact, basically. So, yeah, guys, check it out. If there's stuff you want, it's on there.
Yeah, bro, I saw that Mark Wahlberg movie. What's it called again?
Confidential.
Had a long name to it.
Spencer Confidential. Yeah.
Good movie, man. Mark Wahlberg's awesome. I love his acting. I love his movies.
Yeah.
It was good, man. Fun movie. Had M'Baku. I don't know his real name, but M'Baku from Black Panther in it, and he played a good character. Yeah, I'm glad that movie came out. It gave me something to watch actually last night. Fun Mark Wahlberg movie. Love it. That he's a Boston kid, right?
Yeah.
He's just got that Boston attitude. That Boston attitude, which is jokes. He's awesome.
Like, good film. I really enjoyed that as well. Excuse me. Netflix got a good amount of movies on there now. They're trying to keep the public, occupied. So they're going to be making the money. Cinemas lose. Cinemas, all cinemas, man. Oh, man, I feel sorry for the cinemas because it was my place to get away, you know what I mean? It's that 2 hours
Yeah,
just to
and
get away from the world. And, like, now,
I know.
it's like, oh,
Well,
man.
if movies are not gonna be released, then they got no reason for them to be open right now, man.
No, of course. It's just sad, man. And then the job loss of, what COVID-19 has done. I've been listening to a lot of conspiracy shit as well recently, and I'm like, I mean, without getting into too much detail, like, you're talking about, the great plagues that have come over the past 200 years, 300 years, every, Nosferatu, not Nosferatu, that's fucking Dracula. What's his name again? Nostradamus. Is it not Nostradamus? Nostradamus?
Who you talking about? The guy who could predict the future?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nostradamus.
Yeah. No, I fucking talk about Dracula and shit, bro. He predicted most of these stuff that's gonna come up and like the 5G network. Oof.
Yeah. Listen, I'm open to all of these conspiracy theories because I love conspiracy theories, but I'm still open to the original story of someone eating a bat or whatever it is. I still don't even know if that's the.
I don't think that was it, bro. It wasn't a bat, bro. It was something in the market where it was next to cooked food and raw meat.
Yeah, I think okay, yeah. So I'm still open to all of them. I like conspiracy theories because it gives a different perspective. Unless as long as it makes a little bit of sense and it gives it a nice perspective. This whole 5G thing is one perspective. I don't know if it's true, but then there's loads of things where China themselves said, oh, one of the U.S. military started the spread of the virus, and then Trump was saying shit about calling it the China virus.
Okay, so this I don't know why.
China. It's so funny, bro.
I was watching that clip, bro, yeah? And I died, bro. I don't know why. I was dying, bro.
He's a stand-up comedian. Because he is a stand-up comedian, bro. He's not a politician. He is a politician, but he's also a stand-up comedian. Bro, remember when Dave Chappelle done Black Bush?
Yeah.
He is like an equivalent of Black Bush because he's just like, he's a comedian, bro.
That's what came to my head was, this is Dave Chappelle in a Trump suit. I swear. Because this guy can't be saying that. And then there was a reporter saying, somebody in the White House is calling it Kung Flu.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
and then,
it's too much,
he was like,
bro.
I was unaware. Can you repeat it again or whatever? And he was trying to, and I felt like he was gonna. I think what he was trying to do in his head right there was analyze it and be like, it's okay to call it. He didn't say that. He didn't say it was okay, but he was trying to hear it again in a sentence to be like, is it okay to say that? But yeah, he was saying that it's unaware and whatnot. But I mean, look, from his perspective, he's just like, he's saying it's a China virus because it came from China, but I don't know, it still doesn't come out right. It's just it's like, listen, man, there's people getting abused and Chinese people are going for a lot of shit right now because of that, right?
Yeah.
A dude is from Singapore in London got beaten up just for being fucking Chinese, bro, and he's from Singapore. So yes, a lot of shit going on. So Trump, he listen, man, he plays a part because he's a figure, bro, and those people look up to him. So when he's just like, yeah, fuck it, it's a Chinese virus, then they're gonna be like, yeah, if Trump can say it and he's the president of the US, then I believe it too. But he is a comedian, bro. He's a fucking comedian. He's jokes, bro. The first politician ever that we've probably known to just, you want to follow him on Twitter, you want to watch his videos because he's fucking hilarious, bro.
I'm actually surprised that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it, man, because that video made me laugh, man, and it's like, man, shit.
Well, he says it as well. It comes from China. He proper just, he don't give a fuck, though. He don't give a fuck, bro. Like, in a way, that's why people might love him, even people who are not supporters. But like me, I'm not a supporter of him, and I don't know shit about politics, but he makes me laugh, bro. He's entertaining, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know shit about politics, I don't care, but he makes me laugh, bro. That's why I would want to watch his videos. Now, when people want to cuss him and whatnot, I don't have no facts. I don't have no defense about dissing him and not dissing him, because it's easy to just diss him because I'm around people who don't like him. So I could just be like, yeah, fuck him, right? But I won't do that because, yeah, he's full of shit and whatnot. But I can't diss him without knowing any facts. Like I can't diss
No,
him
of
without
course,
knowing
exactly.
about the good stuff that he's done, because I know there's good stuff that he's done. There has to be a good stuff
Yeah.
that he's done, because the country's not gone under. There's been no world wars like where everyone predicted. He got Kim Jong Un and met up with him, bro. I don't remember any other president doing that. So he's done good things. I think the economy was high in the US. I don't know. Again, I don't know these facts. But then, you know, his opponent was Hillary, and again, I don't know many facts on her, but I know she was a criminal, like a war criminal. You know, she was up for war and all that sort of stuff. So what I'm saying is, I don't support him, but I won't cuss him without knowing all the facts about everything and then make a judgment. I don't know that shit. So you know, I could just laugh at his jokes, bro, because he is jokes, bro.
No, absolutely hilarious, bro. He's just too funny, man.
Yeah, but you know, I think, you know what, one thing is with this whole virus thing though, because I think now, you know, China has they're revolutionary with their technology and their science as well, right? So hopefully they're working, and they are, and I think they've sent some of their scientists or doctors to Europe and whatnot to help, and that's the positive shit we should be looking at, where the doctors and scientists communicating globally and spreading their knowledge. You know, I hope they all have the WhatsApp chat or something. That's one big group with all these experts, and they're, hey, like, listen, we just discovered this, with that, and they're talking, because that's what we need. We need them to communicate. We don't need a specific race or whoever to say, oh, we were the first to find a cure. We don't need that shit.
No,
we just
don't.
need human beings to work together, all put your knowledge together and come up with a solution together. There shouldn't be no separation here now. Right?
No, of course not. Of course not. That's right. Exactly.
This is the worst time to be separate. This is the worst time to have egos and insecurities. No, man, work together as human beings, whoever you are, and find that, you know, the best solution to this problem right now. But
exactly. That's the main thing, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing with this panic shopping and all that stuff. Like I said, I just came from the supermarket. I saw the eggs gone, and I was like, uh-oh, has it started in Singapore? I did go to another supermarket. It was there, but I think that specific one I went to, they were just sold out or something. But I think people were kind of, you know, doing that. But again, it's like, we need to stick together, man. It's times like this where human beings need to be together and not separate yourself.
No, of course. That's the main thing. Everybody needs to stick together and kind of work from there, man. We don't want to be working apart or anything like that, man. We need to be all together. We need to work as one as well. Definitely.
That's it, man. We need to be sharing and caring. But yeah, man, shit. It's tough times. But we'll get through it. It's tough times, not end of times. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Times don't last. Tough people do. You know what I'm trying to say? But to be tough, it's not panic buying. It's not trying to fucking, you know, trying to buy all the toilet roll. Bro, to be tough is you figure out other ways to wipe your ass. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That, like, you figure out solutions to survive. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. So that's what I'm saying. This is where we become together and be tough people, man. This shit won't wipe out humanity, man. Shit. I don't know why people are going crazy, man.
It's just
give it time.
Give it time. It needs to run its course.
We need to follow the medical experts' advice. We need to follow the government's advice, hoping that the government are getting their advice from medical experts and whatnot, you know, and doing things for the best of the people. Because I know governments are always, you know, these parties are always doing the best for them. But right now, I hope what they're suggesting, like social distancing, because I'm hearing this more from doctors as well, not just the government people. The doctors and scientists on all these podcasts are saying the same thing: social distancing and then general health. I heard another one today where it's like, drink warm water, keep your fluids warm and whatnot. You should have salt in your water, maybe gargle it, or vinegar and stuff like that, just to kind of burn the bacteria or whatever here. Keeping your zinc levels up, not just your vitamin C, your zinc levels up as well. General fruits and vegetables, get all those beautiful fruits and vegetables and vitamins in and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I've been doing apple cider vinegar, so
workout.
Yeah,
all of that stuff. So this is what I'm saying. Let's listen to these politicians and governments and doctors and scientists and medical experts. We have to listen to them. They're the experts right now, man.
No, of course. So we need to get.
We whether you have faith or in God or not. But if you do, you know, don't lose that faith and keep praying and pray that, you know, one of these experts who are put on this planet for a reason to come up with a cure. You know what I mean? That's why God created so much different human beings with different perspectives on lives. Because you know, if you believe that, if you don't, then it's cool.
No,
What
no,
I'm
of course,
saying
of
is
course.
what I believe is that, you know, God put us all on this planet for a reason, and these smart individuals are here for a reason as well, because we need their help.
Exactly.
So keep faith, do your prayers, keep the sick ones in your prayers, you know, keep the world in your prayers, you know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing, man. Let's pray. We gotta pray for everybody, man. That's the main thing. It's what we do. It's what we do.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about it, bro. Nothing much, man. Trying to get through and survive. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. No other news. No, there's been no other news. Yeah, there won't be, I think, for now. I think it's all going to be about this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I guess
checking
so,
now.
man.
See if anything popped up on the side.
Yeah, let's see.
No, nothing. Not much, bro. Just movies and stuff that we like really enjoy and love are going to be delayed, man.
Yeah, I heard because of the thing is with the Marvel Universe, because Black Widow has been delayed, they will most probably delay Winter Soldier and Falcon and all the other shows, because they all interlink, right? So it's not like you can release one after and, you know, they're all going to be delayed now. So yeah, I think, you know, it's cool. You know what I mean? We can't be crying about that shit. We're in a global state right now, so can't be like, man, where's my Marvel movies? Even though they will come, just give it time. Let's just do what
Let's
we
get
got
through
to
this
do.
part.
And
Let's all humanity work together and get through this main part here.
I tell you one good thing, not good thing, but one funny thing, right? Is the memes. Now listen, the internet is a horrible place, but it's also a fun place because memes are fucking funny. And if you can have a sense of humor towards things, some of the memes have been killing me, bruv. Like, I swear, like, genuinely making me laugh out loud. And I'm like, you know what? God bless the memes, man, because in a time like this, when you can see a meme about this whole shit and crack up laughing, you know what? That's fucking funny, man. So the memes, man, keep them up. I say to the
Yeah,
people,
no,
keep
it's
them
good.
up.
It is. Because there's some funny videos that are out as well. Because there was this one video that I saw today about a guy who's like, his whole house is full of toilet paper. He's got hand sanitizer. He got no food though. So and he's wearing this hazard mask, and you know the BBC. It's like it's a parody. The BBC are interviewing him, and he's like, yeah, I had to kill an old lady for all these hand sanitizers, and like you know, he's got all these weapons on him and shit. And then he goes suddenly, what was it? The hazard suit that he's wearing is made in China.
Oh, lose.
So the BBC reporter said, you do know that the label on here says that this is made in China, Wuhan. It's where the virus originated from. And he was like, for fuck's sake. And then the video just ends. There is
Well,
some good stuff that has come out of it.
there was one with the boxer. What's his name? The English boxer. What's his name? Why have I gone?
Oh wait, Chris Eubank. Bro, I love that one.
And he was slipping.
Bro. That one destroyed me. That one is my favorite. That's my favorite one because, what does it say? When somebody coughs next to you.
And it was his breathing technique and the slipping and the popping.
He was like,
There was another one with a kung fu movie where someone tries to shake your hand, and you know those old kung fu movies, the way they used to choreograph the fighting, where they would proper exaggerate the movie, bro. Oh my god, that one cracked me up. The one that did make me laugh though was when the meme. You must have seen it, where there's this black dude behind the tree and he's like, he's got his tongue out and he's like that. The meme was Jehovah's Witnesses knowing that everyone's gonna be home. Bro, that one finished me.
Oh, dead.
That one finished me, man. That picture was just so perfect, bro. Oh my god, man. Some of the memes have been killing me. I have to say,
they have
man.
been good. They have been good.
Those were hilarious.
Guys,
hilarious.
No need to. I mean, again, some people maybe take it to offense and the rest of it. Trying to see the brighter side of things, and these memes do bring out the brighter side of things. Like, you know, yes, this is a serious subject. You know, it's just a thought. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have to listen, man. And we're not laughing and we're not finding jokes in certain things. Of course, man. Listen, if you know, if it was like, how do I put it? It's not. It is serious, right? And a lot of people are dying, but it's not like millions and billions and billions of people are dying. Like, it's not gonna wipe out half the population like Thanos tried to and whatnot. So I mean, you can find certain things you can laugh about, man. You have to in these times.
That's right.
Yeah, you have to, man. You have to find laughter in shit, man, because you know we're gonna come out of this after. This time next year, bro. I'm telling you, like, there's gonna be a movie coming out, and everyone who bought toilet paper are gonna watch the movie and feel like, oh fuck, that's me, and get embarrassed. Someone's gonna make a comedy movie and take the piss, bro. Like, you know, Simon Pegg or something. You know, we made little Shaun of the Dead or one of them, and there's just gonna be human beings running after toilet paper and blah blah blah. But we're gonna laugh about this in the future. And like I said, the ones who did panic buy, the ones who did buy all the toilet paper, are the ones that are gonna be like, ah, shit, that's me, like lose, and you know, sit there quietly in the cinema thinking, yeah, that wasn't me. But you know, you lose when you were the one fighting someone over toilet paper. That's going to be you for the rest of your life. Every time you see 2020, you're going to be like, shit, I was that basic guy who tried to fight someone over toilet paper. Yeah, that's your legacy. Yeah, that's jokes.
No, so, it's a shame.
You've got to look at the bright side. The bright side will come.
No, we got to. All right then, bro.
Yo, the sun always rise, as it always does.
Always, man. We'll always see it, man. And, yeah. Just need to get through this part and then kind of everybody just keep safe and be productive. Yeah, be safe. Keep everybody if you're in the house together with family.
Kids, man, let's try and do let's try and hook up again during the week and try.
Let's do a midweek special, guys.
Yeah, let's try and do you know what we're doing during this quarantine, like exercises or what podcasts we are listening to or whatever, what movies we're watching, but just stuff to keep you entertained at home and stuff. Let's kind of do a little midweek. Let's do that, man.
We do a little top 10 of things that we do while we're in quarantine. Guys, remember SoundCloud. I'm always going to plug it now. SoundCloud. We're on SoundCloud. If you don't want to see our faces no more, you guys can listen to us anywhere, any device. Go to SoundCloud, type in the Brothers Geek Out podcast, and you'll find us there. Episode 100 is up and ready, and you can still listen to that from last week. I'll have this uploaded by latest Tuesday morning, so you guys will get to hear us anywhere you go. But yeah, G-Man, massive. I don't know, that's it. I think that's it for today, bro. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank God for technology. I'm glad I'm able to speak to you guys during this time period.
Definitely.
Use this quarantine time to speak to your loved ones through FaceTime and phone and text or whatever you got to do. Keep that communication going with everyone.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Guys, take care, man. Kids, take care. Take care of the little ones. Take care of mom and dad.
Will do.
I'm all good out here, so you don't have to worry about me. And everyone out there, just be safe, be healthy.
Yes, that's the main thing. Guys, SoundCloud. And we're going to have a midweek special, so you guys get to hear that. That will go up on SoundCloud as well. Massive thank you to all you people that click on that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And there's a topic you'd like to let us, topic you want us to talk about, let us know. But yeah, guys, massive. Comment below, let us know your thoughts. That's the main thing. I need some interaction, some engagement now. We're doing 101 episodes, guys. What else would you like to see? What else would you like to hear? I have got some future plans as well, so I'm going to put them in the motion while this is all happening. I can plan a bit better as well, so we're going to do that. But yeah, massive shout out to G-Man in Singapore. Shout out to you guys out there. Be safe, look after yourself, wash your hands, eat your food properly, keep your immune system up, and we'll catch you guys up during the week. One love. Peace.